Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Menachem Creditor. I serve as scholar in residence at UJ Federation of New York, where we come to you every weekday at 9 o'clock in the morning to begin each day with a little bit of blessing, a little bit of song, a little bit of Torah, and it provides a space for us to come together. And so I'm glad you're here. It's good to start the day together. Today is Wednesday, in case you forgot. So let's begin with a little bit of Torah. Here's a blessing. And wherever you are, sing with me. Stephen, it's too early. Good morning. All right, thank you. That was the smile I needed. Now we can really start. Hi, Dale. Hi, Barry. Hi, everybody. Oh, brothers and sisters on this group. Jerry, that's so sweet for you and Arlene to have this as your meeting space in the morning. Hi, everyone. It's good to see you all. This is right in the middle of the week, and if you read one aliyah of the Torah portion each week, it gives you a chance to really do this gradually, so you can feel like you've conquered actually the entire parsha by doing one aliyah each day. This is towards the middle of the Torah portion that we're in, and I wanted to share a thought that actually came to mind because of a beautiful reflection that Rabbi Jonathan Sacks wrote. For those who aren't familiar with Rabbi Sacks, although he is one of the most known rabbis, teachers of wisdom alive in the world today, he was the former chief rabbi of Great Britain, a prolific author and a poetic, thoughtful person. He has many, many books that are worth exploring. The one that I like the most is called To Heal a Fractured World. He speaks about how there are multiple authentic paths towards God, and to come from a place of Jewish tradition and to acknowledge that the different ways of approaching the world can have their own valid truths is a very big statement. For faith to have room for others is perhaps the best of faith, and that's something that I would call our attention to work on. So just saying hello to everyone who's here: Hetty and Lisa, Tammy, Karen, Rosalind. Oh, this is so great. Oh, I'm glad. Arlene, I'm glad you like that book. It really is a wonderful book. Jason, I'm glad you like it too. What he points to in this week's portion, I'm going to deal with some of his thoughts tomorrow again, is the command in this week's Torah portion about the holiday of Sukkot. Sukkot is one of those really interesting holidays where we enter into history physically. Traditionally, we build a hut somewhere near our home, and we dwell in that hut for 7 days in Israel and for 8 days outside of Israel. And in the command, it's in chapter 23 of the book of Leviticus, in the book of Vayikra, the command is to be happy. And I just want to let that in for a second. Fernando, you're here from Houston. Awesome. How strange is it for the Torah to command an emotion? The Torah says, Usmachtem, be happy on this day. How can you command happiness? It is a really, really complicated thing. First of all, to feel your feelings, and then to be told to feel a certain way on a certain day, it doesn't quite work like that, does it? So there are things that are unique to this holiday which might point to an understanding of the command to feel joy. So I just wanted to share one of them. There's a classic disagreement in the Talmud about the central command for Sukkot. So we're told to build Sukkot, and what are they? Well, Rabbi Eliezer in the Talmud believes that the Sukkot were Ananei Kavod, were the clouds of glory. Oh, Jonathan. I thought Houston was far. Hello in Krakow. It's so good to see you. Rabbi Eliezer believes that the Sukkot are meant to represent Ananei Kavod, the clouds of glory, as if the clouds of glory that accompanied us during the day, during our travels in the desert for 40 years, are the thing that we are sitting in. And Rabbi Akiva, who disagrees, says, no, they're actually Sukkot. We built huts because we lived in huts. And the difference between the miraculous cloud and wooden huts, or however you build a sukkah, the difference is pretty profound. So why does that have anything to do with joy? Perhaps because the source of joy can either be seen as a miracle that God gives to us or something we construct ourselves. And so the question I'd love to ask us right now. Oh, God. I was going to go somewhere profound, but I'm just going to read Jason's comment because it's worth amplifying. There's a new commandment about Sukkot. All social events must be promoted as sushi in the sukkah or pizza in the hut. Okay, I guess that's how it'll be from now on. We'll write another mitzvah in. The difference between believing that the Sukkot were called to build, being reminders of God's glorious clouds, or being something that human beings create, means that we can find joy in rituals that we ourselves enact, not only the ones that we feel we receive from the divine. And there's one small miracle that you and I have been sharing each day for quite some time. We created a ritual of seeing each other 9 o'clock in the morning. It's a ritual. You do it more than 3 times. In Jewish tradition, it's called a chazaka. It's called something that you hold on to, something reliable, something strong, from the word chazak. This ritual of seeing each other in the morning at 9 o'clock, I have to tell you, brings me great joy. It is as fragile as a sukkah, actually. If the internet connection goes out, it's just not going to happen. And it hasn't. And I consider that miraculous too. We might not show up, but we do. 101 of us right now, right here. We can see each other. We're together. That is miraculous. Do I know that that is a miracle? Well, I know that's a miracle. Might simply be something we're doing. Just like a sukkah. It's just a hut. And yet, it's joyful. In fact, one of the reasons we might be tuning in is because we're seeking that joy. We want that joy. It's not coming easy every second. And so by ritualizing this gathering moment for us, who knows? Maybe we're fulfilling a command that is as miraculous as clouds. So wherever you are, just take a second. Hopefully you're near a window. It's a beautiful tradition, by the way. You're supposed to, if you have a choice, only pray in a place that has a window. It's one of the reasons I love learning and teaching here. So I'm looking out the window and I see the clouds in the sky. And who's to say that's not the divine presence hovering over us? Who's to say there's not a miracle waiting in the air outside? No less than right here. So what I wish for you this day, and tomorrow at 9 o'clock, and at 9:01, and at 10 o'clock, is some joy. Maybe not a command to feel it, but certainly an invitation to explore the world enough to find it. So I pray that even when there's no need, because we're allowed to convene again, we'll find a way to ritualize our joy, to bring each other incredible strength. So, Let's sing our way into the day, everybody, and I'll see you again tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Boker Tov. See you tomorrow at 9 o'clock.